This man killed his own sisters and mother, and his own father helped him do it. When police entered the Alexander family's flat in Tenerife, they just were not prepared for what they'd see. The women, 41-year-old Dagmar and the 2 daughters Marina and Petra, were dead. They'd been brutally bludgeoned, mutilated, and then just left there. But what shocked officers even more was who had done this. Sitting inside the family home waiting were the 2 men who had done this: Harold Alexander, the husband, the dad, and Frank, the 16-year-old son. Neither had tried to flee. In fact, they hadn't even tried to hide what they'd done. When asked why, they said it was because God had told them to do it. Because this wasn't the case of sudden violence. More so, it was the peak of control, isolation, and twisted religious beliefs. Harold had actually uprooted the entire family years earlier, moving them from Germany, saying that it was all corrupt. He believed his own son Frank was a prophet from God, and whatever he said went. Inside the home, Frank was treated like some kind of messiah. What he said went, and he had his father's full support, but on top of that, he also had his mother's support and his 2 sisters. In the days before the murders, Frank told the women in his family that they had become unclean, that they were blocking his spiritual development, and his dad, Harold, agreed. The father and son duo went on to use clothes hangers, knives, and religious chants to carry out what they saw as a religious duty. This wasn't a crime of passion, this was a ritual. The Alexander case is probably one of the most disturbing examples I can think of unchecked delusion and blind obedience and this kind of cult-like thinking. The scariest part of all of this is that it seems they truly believed they were saving their souls.